Hello, BookTube. I've got a tiny bit of mail for you today. Disappointingly little mail remnant. I'm sure there's more down there out on the porch, but it's lashing down rain out of a dark sky today. And more to come. It looks like this is going to be a slow storm crawling over Boston. Dropping rain. Some of the forecasts are still saying, they're still sticking to their clickbait and saying that the rain is going to turn to sleet and even snow overnight. How that's going to happen when the temperatures don't go below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't really know, and they're not really explaining. Maybe it's magic. But it's such a grim day that neither the bean nor I want to move at all. She's pressed against the small of my back. Doesn't want to go out. She can go forever without going to the bathroom. Just forever. Without even needing to. It's not like she's crossing her legs and tapping her toes. She doesn't want to go when it's miserable like this. So I don't know if there's more mail. Probably there's more mail down there, but I didn't bother. I'm just going to show you the stuff that was brought to me and a status that befits me. So it's just two boxes, one thin and one thick. We'll just see what they are, just to keep our mail hand in. What is this first one? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, fantastic. All right. This comes out in early May. Fantastic. This is a reprint of The Shield of Achilles by W.H. Auden. Just fantastic. But I think that even 6 or 7 years ago, I would have thought, him. But I have since embarked on a long renovation of my estimation of Auden, and now I'm ready for this book. Fantastic. The Shield of Achilles won the National Book Award in 1956. And the publishing sheet here, this is edited by Alan Jacobs, and the sheet here says that it may well be W.H. Auden's most important, intricately designed, and unified book of poetry. In addition to its famous title poem, which reimagines Achilles' shield for the modern age when war and heroism have changed beyond recognition, the book also includes two sequences, Bucolics and Ore Canonica, that Auden believed to be among his most significant work. Featuring an authoritative text and an introduction and notes by Alan Jacobs, this volume brings Auden's collection back into print for the first time in decades and offers the only critical edition of the work. How amazing. How utterly amazing. Thank God for the folks at Princeton University Press. I know I say that all the time, but thank God for them. Great. Fantastic. So this is a critical reissue of The Shield of Achilles. Can't argue with that. This is certainly a ray of sunshine on a gloomy day. Great. All right. Let's see if the big box can match that. Let's see if it can. Let's see if the big box is in any way as good as a reprint of The Shield of Achilles. Don't see how it could be, but all right, it is. All right, great. Okay. This comes out at the end of April, and this is by Guy de la Boudière, who I know. I've had encounters with this author before. I don't know him personally, but I've reviewed his work before. I'll try to find it and link it down below if I can. And this is his new book on ancient Roman history. Perfect for There's No Place Like Rome. This is Populus, Living and Dying in Ancient Rome. Fantastic. So this is going to be $30 hardcover, and it comes out later this month. It comes out at the end of this month. From the University of Chicago Press. So I don't know if your library will have this, if they'll know about it. Might want to get it. It's an entertaining author. Let's see here. Frenzied crowds, talking ravens, the stench of the Tiber River. Life in ancient Rome was stimulating, dynamic, and often downright dangerous. The Romans relaxed and gossiped in baths, stole precious water from aqueducts, and partied and dined to excess. Everyone from senators to the enslaved crowded into theaters and circuses to watch their favorite singers, pantomime, and comedies and scream their approval at charioteers. I'm assuming that the enslaved were slaves. I'm assuming they were slaves. They weren't enslaved to their appetites, is what I'm assuming. They were slaves. The noun, slaves, for enslaved people. Assuming that's what they were. The lucky celebrated their accomplishments with elaborate tombs. Amid pervasive inequality and brutality, beauty also flourished through architecture, poetry, and art. From the smells of fragrant cookshops and religious sacrifices to the cries of public executions and murderous electoral mobs, the author draws on a host of historical and literary sources to transport us into the intensity of daily life at the heart of ancient Rome. Fantastic. Okay. I want to check. I automatically, when I look at books like this, I automatically go to the back of the book, but I don't need to do that. Is this translated? Is this? No, it's 2024. No. Okay. So the height of the Roman Empire, that always makes me want to know when. When are you calling the height of the Roman Empire? Of course, Edward Gibbon famously said that it was the Antonines, that it was the Spanish emperors and the Antonines. So the turn of the 1st century. Is that what you're going to say as well? A little hard to tell here. Let's check. We'll look up the easy way to tell. We'll look up Trajan. How many entries does he get? Tiberius gets a whole block of them. Titus gets a smaller block. Trajan gets an enormous block. Okay, so that is going to be this time period. It's not going to be, 2 centuries BC, and it's not going to be after that. Okay, great. This author, I think, is most famous for his little book on the Roman Gladius, which is almost out of shot here. You can almost see it, Gladius, in this shot. This is a Roman Gladius. Classic legionary short sword, meant for stabbing, meant for all kinds of work, heavy, very useful, ubiquitous. And this author did a book on the Gladius. I think it was called Gladius. Yeah, it was called. That made the rounds. People really liked that book. But he's done a lot of others. I've reviewed him, and it wasn't for Gladius. I'm pretty sure it was for something else. I'll have to try to remember to find that. But if I forget, if I don't put that in this video, just do the same thing I always advise. Just go to Google, type in my first name, my last name, and then whatever words you're looking for. In this case, this author's name. And that usually will turn up anything that I've written about this person wherever I've written it. We'll see. So there you go. That was a 2-book mail haul, but that wasn't bad as far as 2 books mail hauls go. Ancient Roman History and a critical reprint of Auden's greatest work. Fantastic. Okay, I'll definitely take this. There's more. I know there's more. And sooner or later I'm going to have to face the music anyway. Because although the bean can go forever without needing to urinate, she still shouldn't. She still ought to go. I think probably we should, face the music and go outside in this dreary gray day. And when we do that, we're bound to encounter more mail. I will put it on the pile, and we will do another mail haul as soon as it accumulates. But I'm happy to have these 2, that's for sure. So I'll wrap this up for now, and I will try to get my little baby to face her harness. I will try to do that because this isn't going anywhere. I think it's going to rain all day tomorrow too. So maybe not. Maybe this is just going to be a weak storm and it won't matter. But wish me luck. I'll be back. Thank you, BookTube.